Johnny and Welch with J. Welch Farms. Today we're going to make our sheet pan roasted chicken and veggies recipe. This is found in our Beyond Bread cookbook. If you have it, if you don't, we'll have the recipe available online. So sheet pan recipes are awesome, especially now. It's hot outside, they're healthy, they're quick, they're easy, your family will love them. So I guess we'll go ahead and get started. So I'm gonna start out by seasoning the chicken. And I'm going to use our dipping spice and salt and pepper. If you don't have our dipping spice, just use your favorite chicken seasoning on your chicken. But I really like this on the chicken. So I've got dipping spice on there. I'm gonna go ahead and sprinkle on some salt. I'm gonna sprinkle on a little pepper. Again, that's to taste. I'm gonna flip these over. I'm gonna press this in a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and drizzle. I'm using rosemary extra virgin olive oil and lemon extra virgin olive oil. You might not think to use these together, but this combination is really good on chicken and it's also very, very good on fish. So I'm gonna drizzle this on. Drizzle on a little lemon. I'm gonna press this in to my meat. All my seasonings are getting pressed in so that they will just really not fall off and be a part of that. I'm gonna flip them over. Do the same thing to the other side. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Again, I'm going to drizzle lightly. All right, press it in. Now, when you do a sheet pan meal, the key, I think, with chicken is to make sure that your chicken doesn't get rubbery while you're cooking all your vegetables. Because I like my vegetables to be soft. I don't want them mushy at all, but I do want them done. So, I found this, and if you don't have this, you can just use regular parchment paper and wrap your chicken up. But this is a great little pouch. And so I'm gonna go ahead and put my chicken inside the pouch. And this is gonna help seal in the juices from the chicken. And while I'm at it, I'm just gonna go ahead and dump this in here too. All right, perfect. Okay, so I really haven't wasted any of that. Now, I'm gonna fill up my bag, and all I'm really doing is folding it over, and I'm gonna put it in the center of my sheet pan, which I've also lined with more parchment paper. And I've just done that because it's easy to clean up. So now we're gonna move on to the vegetables. Okay, we're gonna continue on with our vegetables. So today I'm going to do broccoli and cauliflower. I'm going to do carrots, and I'm going to do baby potatoes. You can choose whatever vegetable that you like. Remember I told you guys, when you cook, I think you should cheat. If you buy these florets that are already cut, the thing that I would caution you about is be sure you look at these through the bag, because when they start getting old, they start to mold. So if they're moldy, then cut them up fresh. If not, there's nothing wrong with this. So all I'm gonna do with these, makes it real easy, is I'm just gonna sprinkle them out on the sides of my pan. So let's mix it up a little bit. There we go. I kind of think that's a little too big. I'm gonna cut it in half. That's gonna make sure, I want it soft, I don't want it mushy. That's really the biggest one that we had. So now I've got my chicken in here, I've got my broccoli, I've got my cauliflower. I'm gonna move on to my carrots. Now, the thing about the carrots and potatoes, it takes longer for them to cook than anything else. So, dice them, cut them up. That way, you're gonna have nice done carrots and not, you might as well eat them raw sometimes in the restaurant because they aren't been cooked. So I'm just gonna dice those up. Not super small, small enough that they'll cook. I have preheated the oven to 400 degrees, and this is gonna take about 30 minutes. So it's real quick. All right, I'm gonna toss these in. However many you like. All right, I'm gonna move on to my new potatoes. Again, these take longer than your other vegetables, so I'm just gonna slice them up. You can cube them if you want to. So that's a pretty small one. I can cut it in half. If you want to cube it, cube it. However you like to cut. All right, I'm gonna take these potatoes, add them to the pile. You can add more or less. Whatever you want to eat is gonna be perfect. So we've got our carrots, potatoes, our broccoli, and our cauliflower on here. I'm going to season it with dipping spice. So I'm just sprinkling this on. This stuff is good on everything. If you don't have it, season it with your favorite seasoning. All right, then I'm gonna add some salt and pepper. A little salt. Okay, finally, I'm gonna drizzle with the garlic olive oil. I also set out the regular olive oil. So if you love garlic, this is all you need to use. If you are not a great fan of garlic, then use less of this and then just complement it with your regular olive oil. Or just use your regular olive oil. All right, all I did was lightly drizzle that. I'm gonna put it in the oven, 400 degrees for 30 minutes. This will have the chicken done, the vegetables will be done, and you'll be ready to eat. Okay, our chicken is done. Let's get it out of the oven. All right, let's get this sliced and we'll go from there. Okay, let's slice the chicken. We'll go ahead and plate it and then we'll deal with the vegetables. So I'm gonna just cut the bag open. I think it might be the easiest way to get this out of here. This looks really good, really tender. We'll set them up here. Time to plate our chicken. Okay, we are going to surround that with these yummy vegetables. I love roasted vegetables. The great thing about the parchment paper is it's not hot, so I can handle it really easily.